In the following video, a woman named Celeste is alone at home, and while she was alone, she experienced something terrifying.
Pero ya me da miedo ir a grabar, la verdad. Pero estoy acostada aquí, literal no hay nadie. No sé qué voy a hacer, me da miedo ir a ver. Yo creo que me voy a parar a ver. Me da miedo, me da miedo, me da miedo. Puta madre. Ni modo. No mames, no mames. Eso no estaba tirado ahorita. El cereal se supone que estaba allá arriba. No mames, la neta, no mames. No, vete a la verga. Vete a la verga, vete a la verga. Plebes, en serio.
She is terrified to leave her bedroom, and with good reason. Her family has been away for a few nights, leaving her alone in the house. Over the past 3 nights, she has been abruptly awakened by loud banging noises, such as objects being moved, doors opening and closing, and even footsteps. Eventually, she gathers the courage to search the house but finds nothing. However, as she returns to her bed, the same noises start again. Feeling frightened, she decides to turn on the lights throughout the house and sets up a camera to record the area where the sounds are most frequent.
Aquí voy a dejar el celular grabando aquí. A ver si capta algo, porque la neta ya me harté de que estén pasando cosas y no sepa qué es. La voy a dejar grabando y me voy a ir al cuarto. Los juro que no sé qué hacer ya. Me da mucho miedo, please, me da mucho miedo ver lo que hay. No mames. Vamos a ver. Me voy a dar más de valor y vamos a ver.
She takes one final look around and sees nothing out of the ordinary. However, after reviewing the recorded footage, she becomes so terrified that she runs out of the house immediately.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Por qué hace eso la cámara? Por ahí se escucha un ruido. Como por ahí. No mames, no mames, no mames. No mames, no mames. No mames. Me está dando miedo. Te lo juro que estoy temblando. ¡No! ¡No mames! ¡No mames! ¡No mames! ¡No mames! ¡No mames! Plebes, me estoy muriendo de miedo. Estoy aquí afuera de la casa. Me da miedo. Me da miedo meterme ya. No sé qué hacer. Plebes. Plebes, si me tocaran el corazón, me estoy muriendo.
An object is seen falling off the table on its own, and shortly after, a dark figure appears, partially visible as it looks toward the camera. Celeste, understandably frightened, immediately leaves the house and calls the police. As with the previous incident, the police search the property but find no evidence of anyone being there. What exactly did Celeste encounter? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Many people around the world take babysitting jobs to earn extra money to cover bills. While few actually enjoy it, it can be a reliable source of income when needed. Tanner Shelton, a TikTok user, found himself babysitting a couple of kids one night, but encountered something genuinely unsettling. In his first video, Tanner explains that it was 10:30 p.m., and after putting the kids to bed, he began hearing laughter from somewhere in the house. He was initially annoyed because it was the third time he had told one of the children to go to bed, as they needed to wake up early for school. However, Tanner became disturbed when he realized the laughter was coming from the baby's room. Checking the baby monitor, he was horrified by what he saw. In the follow-up video, Tanner C. quickly went upstairs to check on the baby, who, thankfully, was perfectly fine. While this video appears to be just a brief update, observe closely behind Tanner to see if you notice anything unusual.
Alright, here's an update on my last TikTok. Okay, so I ran upstairs to check on the baby, and she was fine. I didn't tell the parents because I didn't want them to think I was crazy. And I'm not a superstitious person, but ever since then, I felt off.
In a third video, Tanner explains that a few days after the first video was published, the baby's parents contacted him to report that something had happened to the child. He showed them the footage, which eventually made its way onto the news, with reporters speculating that the baby had been abducted. However, Tanner expresses a strong feeling that the incident might be of a supernatural nature. What do you think about these unsettling videos? Do you believe this was caused by a spirit or something else entirely? Share your thoughts in the comments below. In this video, a truck driver encountered something inexplicable while driving that altered his view on the paranormal. Take a look.
So I left our yard in Illinois, in Forest, Illinois, at 1 o'clock in the morning. I got about 2 hours down the road, and I'm driving down 57, just going northbound, just past the 349 exit, and this bridge comes up. I know we see stuff sometimes, we're like, it's probably just debris in the road, whatever. This wasn't like that. This felt like something was there. So I pulled up the dash cam. The exit that I passed was at least a half a mile before this, and both sides of the highway here are ditches that go to nothing. There's no roads on the side there. It just doesn't make sense. There was no cars on the sides of either side, northbound, southbound. No roads. I mean, no cars. Another thing that was weird is when I pulled it from my dash cam, my GPS wasn't working, which has never, ever, ever happened. My GPS has always worked on my dash cam. It shows you your route that you went, whatever. Creepy. I'm still creeped out, and this was 12 hours ago. And I'm almost at a loss of words because I've never experienced something like this before. So I was lucky enough to be able to catch it on my dash cam so people don't say that I was just tired and this just was something that I was just coming up with. This is it. I didn't add that in. I didn't add it in the video, in my dash cam video. I pulled it, saved it, and it's there. I'm going to put it at the end. Tell me what y'all think.
And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees.
In the early hours of the morning, around 3 a.m., this driver noticed a strange figure in the middle of the road. A woman dressed entirely in white. While it could have been someone heading to a car on the other side, the driver felt it was unusual given the circumstances. There were no exits for about a mile in either direction, and the area had ditches along the roadside with no parked cars in sight. After seeing the seemingly transparent figure cross the road through his mirrors, he experienced goosebumps and felt a chill for about an hour.